Hi guys, you're welcome to MJ Apparel tutorial, and in today's class I'll be showing you how to cut a shoulder dart bustier. It is so simple, detailed and beginner friendly. If today is your first time on this channel, please click on the subscribe button so you get notified whenever we post a new video, and also don't forget to like and drop a comment. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead to do is to draw a straight horizontal line at this point, which is going to serve as the shoulder line. Next, I'll go ahead to insert my vertical measurement, which is the shoulder to the bust point, shoulder to the under bust, and shoulder to the waistline, which is also the half length. After marking this point, I'll go ahead to draw a straight horizontal line like you see me doing in the video. So here we have the bust point, here we have the under bust and the half length. So next I'm going to go ahead to do is to insert the waist dart, and in doing that, first I'll go ahead to insert half of my nipple to nipple measurement, which is 7.5 divided by 2. I'm going to be marking it on the bust point and also on the waistline. After doing that, I'll go ahead to draw a straight line like you see me doing in the video. Then the next thing I'm going to go ahead to do after doing this is to take out the waist dart, and in doing that I'm going to be using 2 inch for the waist dart. So I'll be marking 0.5 inch on this part and 1.5 inch on the other part. So I'll go ahead to mark 0.5 inch on the waist and on the under bust. Then I'll mark 1.5 inch on this side also and on the under bust. After doing that, I'll connect using a straight line like you see me doing in the video. After doing that, next I'll be coming down by 1 inch from the bust point line to give room for the bust to fit in. Then I'll go ahead to connect this point to the under bust using my curved ruler. After taking out the waist dart, the next I'm going to go ahead to do is to insert half of the shoulder measurement on the shoulder line. So my shoulder is 15 divided by 2 is 7.5. I'm going to be marking the 7.5 at this point. Next, I'll go ahead to mark my neck width. I'll be using a neck width of 3.5 inch and a neck depth of 3.5 inch also. You can use whatever neck width and neck depth you like. This is your choice to make. After doing that, I'll go ahead to draw a simple round neck like you see me doing in the video. Next, I'll be dividing what I have at this point. So here I have 4 divided by 2 is 2 inch. I'll mark it. After marking, I'll connect to the bust point line using my ruler. So after connecting the 2 points together, the next I'm going to go ahead to do is to take out the shoulder dart, and in doing that you can decide to mark 1.5 inch or 2 inch as your shoulder dart, but I'm going to be using 2 inch as my shoulder dart. After marking, I'll connect back to the bust point using a straight line like you see me doing in the video. So basically this is what the shoulder dart is going to look like. Next we are going to go ahead to do is to retake the measurement. So first I'm going to be marking my shoulder measurement, that is the half of the shoulder measurement, which is 7.5 inch. I'll mark at this point. Next I'll be replacing this 2 inch that I took out at this point. After doing that, I'm going to be coming down by 1 inch from that point for the shoulder slope. Then I'll go ahead to insert my armhole depth, which is 8 inch at this point. After that, I'll connect like this using my ruler. This point here is going to serve as the chest line. Next, I'll go ahead to draw the shoulder slope. After drawing the shoulder slope, the next thing I'm going to go ahead to do is to insert quarter of the bust measurement on the chest line. So I'll be marking my bust divided by 4 at this point. After marking it, I'm going to be measuring what I have on these darts, and I'll be replacing it on this part. Then I'll mark. After doing that, I'll go over to the waistline and I'll do the same thing. I'll be inserting my waist divided by 4 and mark. After marking, I will also measure what I have on this dart and I'll be replacing it on the side of the waist like this. After doing that, I'll go ahead to connect the chest line to the waist using a straight line like you see me doing in the video. After connecting the chest line to the waist, the next thing to do is to draw the armhole, and in doing that, I'm going to be dividing what I have here by 2. So here I have 8 divided by 2 is 4. I'll be marking the 4, then I'll be going in by 0.5 inch. After that, I'll connect this part to this point like this using my ruler like you see me doing in the video. The next I'm going to go ahead to do is to blend the bust area to eliminate every sharp edge. So I'm going to be placing my ruler this way and I'll blend it like this. After blending it, the next I'm going to go ahead to do is to insert my sewing allowance on the side. So I'll be marking 1.5 inch on the chest line and also on the half dent line. After marking, I'll connect the 2 points together using a straight line. Then I'll go ahead to withdraw the armhole. So this is what the shoulder dart bustier is going to look like. The next I'm going to go ahead to do is to cut it out. So this is what it's going to look like after cutting. Next we'll go over to drafting the back. So for the back, the first thing I'm going to go ahead to do is to draw a straight line which is going to serve as the shoulder line. After drawing it, next I'll go ahead to mark out my zipper allowance of 1.5 inch. So I'm going to be marking the 1.5 inch all the way down. So after marking the zipper allowance, the next I'm going to go ahead to do is to insert my vertical measurement, which is the shoulder to the bust point, shoulder to the under bust, and shoulder to the half length. After marking it, I'll go ahead to draw a straight horizontal line like you see me doing in the video. So the next I'm going to go ahead to do is to insert my shoulder measurement on the shoulder line. So I'm going to be inserting half of the shoulder measurement on the shoulder line, which is 7.5. I'm starting from where my zipper allowance stopped. Then I'll be coming down by 1 inch for the shoulder slope. Next, I'll insert the armhole depth, which is 8 inch. After doing that, I'll connect the point together like this, and this point here is going to serve as the chest line. The next I'm going to go ahead to do is to mark the neck width. I'm going to be using the neck width of 3.5 like I did for the front, and the neck depth of 3.5, but you can draw whatever neck width and neck depth you want at this point. After doing that, I'll go ahead to draw a simple round neck, then I'll draw the shoulder slope. Next, I'm going to go ahead to insert the waist dart, and in doing that, I'll be inserting half of my nipple to nipple measurement. I'll mark on the bust point line and also on the half length line. Then I'll connect the point together using a straight line. Next, I'm going to be taking out a dart of 0.5 inch on both sides. Then I'll connect to the bust point using my ruler like you see me doing in the video. After connecting, I'll go ahead to insert quarter of the bust measurement on the chest line. So I'll be inserting my bust divided by 4. I'll mark. Then on the waistline, I'll be inserting the waist divided by 4. Then plus this 1 inch that I took, I'll mark. Next, I'll go ahead to connect the chest line to the waist using my ruler like this. After doing that, I'll go ahead to add my sewing allowance of 1.5 inch like I did for the front. Then I'll connect it also like this. So the back is just a simple basic bodice with a waist dart. Next, I'll go ahead to draw the armhole. After drawing the armhole, I'll go ahead to cut it out. So after cutting, this is what the back is going to look like. So you can go ahead to cut your fabric using this pattern that has already been drafted. And also when cutting, don't forget to add your sewing allowance on this part and also on the shoulder line. For the front of the bustier, when cutting on your fabric, don't forget to add your sewing allowance on the waistline, on the shoulder line, and also on this part of the bustier. So basically, this is what the shoulder bustier is going to look like after drafting. So if this video was helpful to you, please don't forget to subscribe, like, drop a comment, and also share this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next tutorial.